For this page, Eyes for Image, I am using fashion photos cut from a magazine. Particularly if a page has, in this case, many elements on it that need to be moved in order to be glued down, take a photo first so that you can refer to the layout of which image goes where as you are gluing. It is preferable when gluing to put glue on both surfaces. This gives you better adhesion and less air bubbles. But at the same time, you don't want to make the paper too wet. This is particularly important with the high gloss paper such as that from fashion magazines, which are inclined to stretch and buckle with the glue. Reduce air bubbles by burnishing well. I always put a piece of non-stick baking paper over my work to protect my brayer from any glue residue. A spoon works very well as a burnishing tool. Normally I would rule a line to stick something like this on. However, the shiny paper does two things. It repels the pencil so it won't write, and it is soft, and so the line will actually put a dent in the paper. For this step I'm using Architect's tracing paper. It's a very heavy tracing paper, 90 or more GSM. It's very similar to scrapbooking vellum. The thing to be wary of with scrapbooking vellum and heavy tracing paper is wet. It is very unforgiving and will buckle at the slightest hint of wet. I wouldn't use, for example, a Sharpie paint pen because they can be quite moist. So before you start, run some tests with your markers. Make sure that they're not too wet and also that they're permanent. Some markers don't dry on the slippery surface and they are easily smudged. Now you can use, there is a special scrapbooking vellum double-sided tape that leaves very little residue. I'm going to use split pins to adhere my piece of vellum to the page.